our clinic, our program has been working hard preparing for tonight and our district assessment in 2 weeks. We are very fortunate to have Dr. Edward Kawakami here to work with us as a guest clinician and guest conductor. He has been incredibly helpful to us. We would like to take this moment to acknowledge his efforts in support of this program.
Good evening. Thank you so very much for being here. It's really been my incredible pleasure to work with all three of these groups for the past 2 days. And they've been really long days, but these guys are such troopers, and they've come to rehearsal completely prepared and absolutely hungry for as much information and instruction as possible. And for that, we really have to thank Mrs. Conkling. And I can tell you that I teach the next generation of music educators up in Wisconsin. I'm the director of orchestral activities at Carthage College, and I also teach music education courses. And I want to bring my students down here to watch and observe Mrs. Conkling, because what she does is absolutely fabulous. And like most other public school educators, all she thinks about are your kids, about these kids, and their success, and their welfare, and their learning. And as we like to say in music education circles, the music, the subject matter is secondary. The students that we teach, the people that we teach, is our primary goal and our primary objective. And she does that in spades. I'm sure you understand how incredible she's been over the last couple of years. I was here 4 years ago, and what she's done with this program in that amount of time is really quite remarkable. The health of the program, the size of the program, the fact that they are so well incredibly taught and so incredibly eager, the philosophy and the personalities of these groups. And every orchestra has a different personality, it really does. And they're just so fun to work with and incredible to work with. And so I want you to thank her at every opportunity you have. And the other thing that I need to do is thank all of you. You have schlepped these guys around. I know this, my parents used to complain about what they had to take me to all the time, but not complain because I was interested and eager. You deserve a huge round of applause. And if you could just, maybe you can't give yourself a round of applause, but turn to your neighbor and give them a round of applause for what they do. And I know I'm preaching to the choir, or rather to the orchestra parents, but you all know how incredibly beneficial this is to them in their future. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here, and they wouldn't be here. All the studies show that GPAs and standardized test scores go up when students are involved in music. So thank you very much, and thank you very much for the opportunity to work with your students, with your children, and I hope to see this place soon. So thank you very much.
The next ensemble to perform will be the Symphony Orchestra from Timber Creek High School. This ensemble is under the direction of Stacey A. Conkling and guest conducted by Dr. Edward Kawakami, and the school's principal is Kelly Padawano. They will be performing Day of Wrath by Verdi, arranged by Monday, Romance for Strings by Rachmaninoff, arranged by McCashin, and Suite for Strings movements 1, 3, and 4 by Rudder. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me in welcoming Stacey A. Conkling and the Symphony Orchestra for their performance at the 2018 Florida Orchestra Association's District 8 Music Performance Assessment.
I'm not Mrs. Conkling, she's playing bass drum.
So really quickly, I just wanted to make sure that a few announcements made it out to our parents. We need to make sure that you're aware of our schedule. We have sent out emails and sent paperwork home with the students, but our concert performance times have been posted for MPA. We are performing on Thursday, February 22nd. Concert Orchestra performs at 4 p.m. and Symphony Orchestra performs at 5:30 p.m. And the MPA is being held at Wekiva High School. We are in need of assistance for MPA. We are required to have a certain number of chaperones according to OCPS field trip travel rules and regulations, so we do have to have that covered, and currently we do not have enough students, or enough parents. If we do not have enough parents, we are not allowed to go. So if you are able and interested, we really could use your help. You do have to sign up for the OCPS editions and volunteer through Timber Creek and the orchestra, but it's a very easy process done online. And the event takes place, you would be needed from 12:30 to 8 p.m. that Thursday. You would be able to come and see your child in the warm-up process. You would be able to sit in the audience for the performance, and then you actually get to escort us over to the sight reading area, and that way you get to see the full effect and see everything that it is we do at MPA, because it is more than just the stage performance, which is what you're seeing here tonight. So if you're interested or available, if you could please send me an email, that would be wonderful. We'd really appreciate it. I would like to take the opportunity to extend some thank yous to some people that have helped make everything successful and our program successful. So I would like to thank our administration, the students themselves, our student officers that day in, day out take care of me and keep me sane, at least somewhat sane anyways, keep me going. I would also like to thank you, the parents that have helped support and get these guys where they need to be, when they need to be there, and keeping after them. I would also like to extend a very big thank you to our guest clinician. As it was stated earlier, he's been down here before. He came 4 years ago and then came back again this time. And I kept saying I wanted to wait the 4 years to cycle through our students so everybody had a different clinician. And the whole time I'm thinking, why did I not have him back sooner? Absolutely love working with him. He's so great with our kids. I think that they learned a lot from him. I know I learned a lot. I took an extensive amount of notes myself. But he's such a talented musician. He's a great individual, and he does really, really great work. So I do want to extend one final thank you to our guest clinician, Dr. Edward Kawakami. Sorry. Sorry, you don't need to do that, but apparently I can't speak on a microphone this late after 2 days of extensive work and a cough. Anyway, we have our last performance for you with the Symphony Orchestra. It's our last piece. It is a 3-movement work, so please hold your applause for the end. And students, I'm proud of you. You've done a very good job. All of the groups, serenade, concert, and symphony, as well as our solo and ensemble performances, which we actually had 33 students that participated in that, and we had a significant amount of superior and excellent ratings. So very proud of those students for that. So without further ado, here we go.